All right, gentlemen, so talk to me real quick. We got Ryan, we got Ray, Ryan Cameron, Uncensored,
Yeah.
Syndicated.
Rhyme.
What up, man?
Talk to us now, Ryan. You've done a lot in your career, man, but to
Mm-hmm.
now get that syndication tag added to you, what does that mean for you, and what does it mean going forward for your radio career, sir?
I mean, we, excited. The fact that, we feel like we got the best, really national show there is out there. And we try to provide entertainment, fun, and some information. And we just, ready for the rest of the world to see what we've been telling people for some years now in Atlanta.
Time, yeah.
Word.
I mean, we've given everybody. We want to give everybody here the same experience everywhere else. And we want to go to these different markets. We want to hang out with people and talk to people because we've said this before. A lot of these personalities do not like people. We like people. At least I like people. You like people.
Sometimes.
Ray, you've been working with Ryan for a while. How is it working with this Hall of Famer, man? What does he keeps everybody in stitches. Every time I see him, I'm laughing. But to work with this guy, man, what has it meant for your career?
It has been hilarious, yo. I met Ryan back in 2000 when I was on tour for Urban World Film Festival. And Ryan, Bobby Browns me every once in a while. I was like, I'll remember that. But I got the pictures. I got to find the pictures. But, Ryan, even just me being on tour with the film festival, Ryan was cool. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I'll see you again. And the funny thing is, and I don't know if I told you, before I moved down here, my people that were here is like, yo, if you get to a Ryan Cameron level, you doing it.
That's funny.
I'm like, I'm just blessed, you know what I'm saying, to be in this position. and to have fun with somebody who I love to work with. Ryan's my friend.
Right.
Like, Ryan's one of my dearest friends, yo.
Right, let's talk about this, man. You've been in the game for a minute now, and you still got that hunger, man. Every time I look, you opening up. Now you open up pizza joints. Now you going syndication. How do you stay hungry, man? What makes you keep wanting to keep grinding?
This
like
is the
this?
best part of it. Like I tell people all the time, man, it's like I think at this point of the career, we're having more fun than we have probably since the very beginning, because you kind of have figured out what it is that you want to do in your lane. The one thing about, having Ray as a broadcast partner is I don't ever have to like apologize. I'm not knocking any other personalities or other shows. Is sometimes you don't know where the person is going, what they're going to do, and you end up having to apologize, retract,
Right,
run it back and do all those things. And I think, we're always on the same page when it comes to the content we're trying to provide. So for me, man, I think we just getting started. There's so many things that are in the hopper that haven't even
Came out the air fryer.
you just man,
came out the air fryer,
man. Boy. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So, Ray, when that lights come on, when they say on air comes on, what gets you happy? What gets you ready to go, man? When you say your producer point to and you're ready to go and you're able to talk on the microphone.
The microphone. Everything let me tell you something. I've been in this game for too long, since '88. And this is, as Ryan said, at this point in the game is where I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can come in. I ain't got to dress up. You know what I'm saying? I got to take no special tests to, or he can work again this week. As long as I'm consistent, you know what I'm saying, authentic, and my Big Ray self, I'm good. I love it. I love coming to work.
Ryan, so Atlanta, y'all got to read the shirt that says the Omni.
Come on,
All
man.
my old school people, y'all got to realize what the Omni was.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he told me the story.
Ask Goody Mob about
But
the
that's
Omni.
the Omni, man.
Ask him about the Omni, man. We try to keep it funky, man. Especially, we got this big concert coming up on August 13th. Going to be over at Lakewood Amphitheater with T.I. and Goody Mob, and it's going to be free from 4 to 8. That's the 446787770 that everybody needs to celebrate, man. So, even though we're nationally syndicated, it's going to be so Atlanta that day.
And can I say something? Even though if you may not be from Atlanta, but you've been here more than 5 years, you are Atlanta, all right? Because what do people always say? You want to move back home? Nope. Don't want to move back? I'm not going back. I love it here, wherever you are. I got a house in Conyers. I'm out in Alpharetta. You here in Atlanta, so you got to embrace this whole culture. You know what I'm saying? You have no choice.
And change that license too.
Please.
I don't
Go back
see-
home
I don't
just
see nobody else. Nobody else's name, man. It's all about George. Last question.
Yeah.
How do you keep this medium fresh, radio? With all these streaming and all that going on these days, how do you keep
Well, I
radio
mean,
fresh?
I think that the biggest difference between, us and everybody else is that they kind of are just kind of mailing it in a lot of times. Anybody who's ever worked for me will tell you, and that could be from Luda to Lala to Kendra G, who's got a big deal coming up, that you're not gonna outwork me. You might be able to match my work ethic, but we start looking for content at 4:00 in the morning, and you can ask any of my producers, you're gonna start getting that, because I don't feel like, I hate for a show to end and then I go home and I watch David Muir or I watch somebody talking about it and I didn't cover it, or I watch Entertainment Tonight where it's a big enough story and I'm like, man, if I would have got up a little earlier, I wouldn't have left that on the table. So we try not to leave anything on the table, man. We try to, as you would say in your game, we try to leave it all on the field.
Leave it all on the field. Thank you, gentlemen. Real quick, man, when they can find y'all, man? Where they can find y'all at, man?
Social media, brother.
On IG at The Big Ray Show.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, do it for the Ryan on Instagram and at Ryan Cameron, and of course RC Uncensored on all social media platforms. It's just new to that part of the game, but please follow us, and we look forward to seeing you.
Y'all threading yet?
We tried.
Y'all threading yet, man? Are y'all threading yet?
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
thread is like new coke.
Yeah, it is.
It's like putting peaches on a BLT sandwich. I got to get used to it.
Yeah, you be like,
That's right. I said it.
All right, thank you, fellas.
Craig, Jack, yeah, black on.